In surprising news that has shaken the evangelical community, it has been discovered that the family of Sarita Jakes, wife of famed preacher Diddy Jakes, is pursuing legal action against him for alleged abuse. The allegations against the prominent preacher have sent shockwaves through the Christian community, since Diddy Jakes is well recognized and admired for his strong sermons and inspirational leadership. According to reports, Sarita Jakes' family filed a complaint alleging that Diddy Jakes was emotionally, physically, and psychologically abusive to his wife for years. The family alleges that Sarita has suffered in silence for far too long and is now seeking justice for the alleged mistreatment she has received. The crisis erupted when it was revealed that Diddy Jakes had been in a romantic connection with music tycoon Diddy while disregarding his marital and familial responsibilities. While Diddy Jakes has not directly replied to the allegations, his representatives have published a statement denying them and promising to strongly defend against the case.
Do you think, I'm assuming, LGBT community and the black church can coexist?
Absolutely.
Let me push that question because
anything, this is allegedly. Ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping, okay? Okay. So allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds. She has turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone. Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include Diddy Jakes with Diddy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm not finna say nothing else.
I'll let you all listen to it. I am not going to say anything else. The revelation has not only shattered the family, but has also harmed Diddy Jakes' reputation as a spiritual leader. Sarita Jakes' family has taken the drastic step of pursuing legal action against Diddy Jakes in order to achieve accountability for his acts and to protect their daughter's safety. Furthermore, the lawsuit filed by Sarita Jakes' family claims that Diddy Jakes has subjected his wife to emotional, physical, and psychological abuse over the course of several years. They claim that Sarita has been suffering in silence for far too long and is now seeking justice for the wrongs she has suffered. In a moving public message, the family urged Sarita Jakes to return home and stand with them during this difficult time. They conveyed their everlasting love and support for Sarita, promising to be by her side until the experience was resolved. Furthermore, the family voiced tremendous disappointment and dismay at Diddy Jakes' behavior, underlining the significant harm perpetrated on their family and the shame it has given them. As the legal procedure continues, Sarita Jakes' family remains optimistic about a quick conclusion to this difficult circumstance. They advocate for responsibility and fairness for their daughter and maintain a strong commitment to unity in the face of adversity. Thomas purchases Sarita's clothing.
Listen, Thomas buys Sarita's clothes. He's always bought her clothes. And so you got to understand the kind of state Sarita was in when she met Thomas. What would she have done if she left him? She didn't have nothing. She had nothing. She came from nothing. She was a coal miner's daughter. When I say she came from nothing, I don't mean she as a person isn't valuable. What I'm saying is she didn't come from prestige or money or anything like that. She was a poor girl who had come from upside a mountain in West Virginia. And it was because of him that, she is and has all that she does. So I don't know. I'm not trying to get into her mind and understand why she stayed, why she was okay with him having these extramarital relationships. I don't know. All I know is I'm not even sure if she would have ever had anything had it not been for him.
However, new allegations of disparaging remarks directed at his wife have raised questions about his integrity and leadership. Bishop Diddy Jakes has lately become embroiled in a lawsuit alleging assault and sexual harassment by scene Diddy Combs. The plaintiff, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a music producer, claims to have photographic and other evidence of Combs' misbehavior. While Jakes is only addressed once in the lengthy lawsuit, Jones is depicted as a victim of harassment and sexual assault by his supervisor, Combs. The lawsuit, filed in federal court in New York in late March, contends that Jones has undeniable evidence of Combs explaining his plans to utilize his friendship with Bishop Diddy Jakes to limit the repercussions from Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. This is one of several recent lawsuits filed against Combs, including one by Ventura, an R&B singer who accused him of rape and abuse during their relationship. These legal developments correspond with claims that federal authorities raided the hip-hop mogul's houses and seized firearms and other stuff.
You can think whatever you want to think, I don't care. I came to do my job.
While TD Jakes has refrained from personally responding to the charges, his representatives have published a statement fiercely refuting the allegations and confirming their commitment to successfully defending him in the litigation. This discovery has caused significant shock and incredulity among many of TD Jakes' supporters, who are dealing with the gravity of the charges. Meanwhile, Sarita Jakes, a well-known preacher, has chosen not to speak out publicly about the situation. However, she has received substantial support from friends and colleagues in the evangelical community who have voiced unflinching solidarity with her during this difficult time. The matter took a dramatic turn when Sarita Jakes filed for divorce, citing rising pressure on TD Jakes. She has also made claims of cheating against her spouse. Serita, who has long been regarded favorably, has stood by TD Jakes for decades, providing constant support in ministry and family life. The claims of treachery and contempt have sent shockwaves across their society, casting a pall over their once respected union.
The thing I share here, I'm not worried about being sued. And just to be sure that anyone listening understands that, I will be giving the first initial of names, okay? There are people talking who are just sharing rumors, but not all of us are sharing rumors, okay? I had a mentor from 1999 to 2000. She was my mentor. Mr. R, okay, his first name started with an R. So Mr. R used to be a boarder in her home. Now, my mentor told me Mr. R is gay and his wife knows he's gay. Mr. R was a part of the ministerial staff. He became a minister and he was very close to TD Jakes, okay? And she said he told her that he was going to share some things with her that she could never tell anybody. And so later on, she tells me and a few other people that he did come. They had set up a time and date for him to come to her house. He came and he talked with her for several hours, just divulging stuff, behind the scenes ministry stuff. And she told us some things I can never tell y'all, but what he did tell her was that TD Jakes was gay. And that TD Jakes had a relationship with a man. Now, I will stop and say, whether that man was Mr. R, I don't know, because she never told us that. But then she told us there are things I can never say, I can never tell, because I swore, that I wouldn't tell, some of the stuff that he told me. I'll tell you, as soon as they got through talking, she left that church. My mentor did, and it devastated her. Not too long after the things that Mr. R shared with her and swore her to secrecy to, she had a stroke. I always believed, and I still believe it now, that it was the stuff he told her that contributed to her having that stroke, because the timeline was just too close.
TD Jakes has been embroiled in controversy following recent charges of cruel language made toward his wife, Sarita Jakes. According to reports, TD Jakes referred to Serita as an ungrateful woman who speaks excessively, which sent shockwaves across the Christian community. This episode has sparked heated disputes regarding the nature of the Jakes marriage and how women are treated in the church. Beyond the personal ramifications, the episode has sparked broader debates about the treatment of women in religious institutions, as well as the critical need for leadership accountability. Marriages like the Jakes, in which one person has tremendous power in ministry and authority, can create conditions ripe for abuse and exploitation if left unchecked. For years, the Jakes family has been respected as religious pillars, with TD Jakes receiving praise for his powerful sermons and best-selling books. However, the bombshell charges have broken his reputation as an unblemished spiritual guru, prompting surprise and alarm among followers. The announcement of legal action against TD Jakes has inspired Soul to ask probing questions about the prevalence of abuse in religious settings and the culpability of influential leaders in sustaining destructive behavior. It has sparked calls for greater transparency and responsibility inside religious institutions, particularly in facing abuse and misbehavior head-on. As the legal processes continue, the dispute between Sarita Jakes and TD Jakes is expected to remain a focus point, creating headlines and sparking debate in the Christian community. The lawsuit's decision will have far-reaching consequences for one of the world's most influential pastors, as well as for the broader discussion of abuse and accountability in religious circles. These claims serve as a painful reminder that no one, regardless of status, is immune to the plague of familial abuse. The outcome of this case will have an impact not only on the Jakes family's future, but also on how complaints of abuse in important sectors are dealt going ahead. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this film, and I pray that we will all continue to strive to please God. Please leave your own thoughts in the comments section below. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded. So you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you for watching.